Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we welcome you all for today's Saturday program. And today we will be discussing on the pastimes of pastime of Jorse. Nursing Dev. So how many of you all had heard about Nursing Dev before? Okay. How many of you all know the whole pastime of Nursing Dev, from where he came, who was his father, mother, children, grandchildren? What is father's name of Nursing Dev? Thank you. आ गया समझ में? Yeah. So that's why it's very important to hear. If you don't hear, then this is what happens, right? Narsinghdev's father is Hiranyakashipu. Okay, fine. So now, no problem. That's okay. That's how it happens. So, okay. So we'll start with why the Lord appears. So Lord Krishna takes various incarnations. Bhagavatam says that there are thousands of incarnations of Lord Krishna, and out of those thousands of incarnations, we have 10 primary incarnations, right? We have Matsya Avatar, then Kurma Avatar, then Varahadev, then here we have Narsingh Dev, and then Vaman Dev, and then Parshuram, Lord Ram, Krishna, this is Balram or Buddha, and then Kalki, which is going to come at the end of Kali Yuga. So if you see, what we are going to discuss today is this Varahadev and Narsingh Dev. Okay. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Janma karma cha me divyam, yo me veti tatvatah, tyakta deha punarjanma, na iti mamiti so Arjuna. What it means is, Krishna says, if someone understands my janma and my karma, what is Krishna's karma? His activities, his leelas. What will happen? Tyakta deha punarjanma na iti. Once we leave this body, which we all are going to do, after that we take birth again based on our karma. But if we understand the teachings of Krishna, his activities, his leela, tyakta deha punarjanma na iti mamiti, we will reach to the planets of Krishna, the place of Krishna. That is the benediction of hearing Hari Katha. That's why we should hear more and more Hari Katha. It should not be just a Saturday to Saturday affair. Every day should be Hari Katha, right? So, Narsingh Dev. Why Narsingh Dev came? It's already there. Prahlad Allad Daine, to save Prahlad Maharaj. He had no other objective. You say he came to kill Hiranyakashipu. Yeah, that is just one side activity. But the biggest role, biggest activity, what Narsingh Dev came was to save Prahlad. Right? So Narsingh Dev is for protection. Even for devotees, we pray to Narsingh Dev for protection. Someone had asked me on the altar, why don't we worship Parshuram? Why don't we worship Kurmadev? Why don't we worship other incarnations of the Lord? Why there is only Krishna? And Narsingh Dev is also there, and Jagannath Baladev Subhadra is also there. Right? Primarily, it is only Krishna. Along with Krishna, we also worship Narsingh Dev, who is nothing but the same expansion of Krishna in his role to protect the devotees. Because we require so much of protection, there's so much of fear. Padam padam yad vipadam. Every step there is danger. Danger for our body, danger for our spirituality also. Anytime we can be out. Anytime we will feel mind will trick us, Maya will trick us. We'll say, okay, enough Krishna, now I am tired with you. Now let me search for a new God. So that's why we take protection of Narsingh Dev. Narsingh Dev, just like you saved Prahlad from his demonic association. I am always, forget about demons outside. There are demons right inside over here. Please save me from the demons of my own heart. That is why we pray to Prahlad, Narsimha. That is protection. Again in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha drishkritam dharma sanstapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So this shloka tells why Krishna comes. So in the second part, Krishna says why he comes. For the very first sentence or very first word, he says, Paritranaya sadhuna. I come to bless the sadhus, bless the devotees. Vinashaya cha drishkritam. That is second activity. Killing the miscreant, killing Ravana, killing Bakasura, Agasura, Hiranyakashipu. That is second activity. First, I come to bless the devotees. See, Bhagavad Gita is very, very scientific. It is just not words put just like that, like we make a list, ye kiya, ye kiya. Krishna puts his words very, very intelligently and with lot of thought process. Because he's Krishna. He says, I am coming to this world to bless the devotees. That is how dear devotees are for Krishna. Killing is secondary business. Krishna is Paramatma in everyone's heart. If you want to kill Ravana, he doesn't have to come as Ram and shot an arrow. He can just stop the heart. Ravana will die. You don't have to come, to he is, that is just a side business. First is devotees. So the whole Prahlad episode, what we will be discussing now, it is only glorifying the devotion of Prahlad and the protection given by the Lord in spite of all. You will see everything is negative only in Prahlad's life, but still Lord gives him protection at every step. So this Katha of Prahlad Maharaj comes in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7. So if you don't have Srimad Bhagavatam, you should have Srimad Bhagavatam at home. Srimad, like Bhagavad Gita, it is message of Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, what we have put over there, is about Krishna. Where Krishna stayed, who are his devotees, who are other devotees who came. So this is like 12 volumes, 12 cantos, 18 volume, 18 books. So we have to start reading Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Puran, na? That is Bhagavad Puran, right? So this story of Narsimha Dev comes in the 7th canto. There are 12 cantos. So this comes in the 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, so let's start with the story. Who are they? They are sweet, small kids, right? They are Chatush Kumar. When Brahma was given the responsibility of what? Brahma was given the responsibility of creation, right? Brahma was born and then he saw only darkness. He did lot of tapasya, and out of after tapasya, Krishna gave him Gayatri through the flute, and then it was told to him that your role is to do expansion. So he created 4 Kumaras, these 4 small little kids from his own heart, from his mind. So powerful they were, and they were told, now you have to grow up quickly and procreate. You fill this universe so that all the souls who are coming from different planets will get bodies. But then Kumaras, they said that, well, Brahma, you have given us, father, not Brahma, father, you have given us so much knowledge. Now we realize by this knowledge that it is not good to grow up. Because once you grow up, all those negativities come, lust, anger, greed, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, matsar, everything comes. Small children don't have all this. They are very simple, right? So that's why they said, we will stay like this only forever. We will not grow up, right? So of course then Brahma got angry, and then Lord Shiva came from his eyebrows, and then he started procreating, and he started procreating only ghost. Then Brahmaji at least said, stop, tu kuch mat kar, main karta hu. Then he did some other thing. He created other living beings. So that is Brahma, that is 4 Kumaras. So once these 4 Kumaras, and these 4 Kumaras, they were so powerful that they were able to go to Vaikunta in the same body. It is very difficult to go to Vaikunta. You cannot go to even demigods or devatas also cannot just get into Vaikunta. But 4 Kumaras, they were so powerful that they were able to walk to Vaikunta. Their name was Sanaka, Sanananda, Sanatana, and Sanat Kumar. Yeah? Like our Sanat Kumar Prabhu, who is the head of ISKCON, who is heading ISKCON Goa. Sanat Kumar. So they went to the gates of Vaikunta. So Vaikunta has a gates, and who stands on the gates of Vaikunta? कौन? जोर से बोलो, सबको पता है. Ah, Jai Vijay. You see all our temples at the entrance only, no, two people say Dwarpal. They are Jai Vijay. So first when you enter any temple, you have to take their blessings. Please allow us. I say, Utun, what's up now? They are Lord Vishnu's temple. They are not no ordinary place. Right? So we have to first slowly, need not put a dandavat, but from the heart, we're just getting inside. Please allow us. So Jai Vijay was standing over there, Dwarpal. So this Chatush Kumar and this Chatush Kumar, they were small boys. They had nothing on their body. They were Digambar, without any clothes. They were just walking like that everywhere. So they came to the gates of Vaikunta and they said, "We want to meet Vishnu." So this Jai Vijay said, "Hey, hold on. Where is Papa? Papa is not come. Only y'all are come." They're searching. Jai Vijay is searching for their Papa. He says, "No, only we have come. Papa, no one. We only are everything." So they got into confrontation, argument with Jai Vijay. Jai Vijay said, "Nothing doing. We are not allowing you to get inside. You go back." That angered this Chatush Kumar. Now you'll say they are so knowledgeable, how it angered them. Because that's a Leela, that's how the pastime happens. So then they said, "How dare you stop us from going to meet Lord Vishnu? You are the gatekeepers of Lord Vishnu. You know who is Lord Vishnu? Lord Vishnu is very merciful. And their gatekeepers should be more merciful. But you have got pride. We curse you that you will become demons. You become very proud of your aristocratic, you become very proud of your divine form. We curse you that you become a demon." So movement, this is very nice. I'll skip this. Yeah. Now Lord Vishnu is inside the Vaikunta, and he is of course there in everyone's heart. So moment he heard that my Dwarpals have been cursed, he just came running out. It is there in Bhagavatam. Huh? These are not our stories. There in Bhagavatam. He came running out and he hugged all the Chatush Kumaras, and Chatush Kumaras felt at the feet of Lord Vishnu, smelling, his feet. So they're smelling the feet of Lord Vishnu. Right? That's how we have to do. We have to take flower and smell. If you are coming for Mangal Arti, how many of you all come for Mangal Arti? Okay, some of you all come. We have a different system over here. They give you flower. Sometimes you feel what to do now. They give you flower. You have to smell. Right? Because smelling is a sense. How we get attracted to the outside world? Five senses. So use all the senses in seva of the Lord. You will not get attracted outside. So they smell the beautiful garland what Lord was wearing, Vaijanti Mala. They smell the lotus feet of the Lord. That's how they got engaged in the seva of the Lord. Lord comes and Lord says, "Sorry." Lord Vishnu says, "Sorry." He says, "It's my mistake. My Dwarpals are not trained well by me." If some managers are sitting here, you should take a note from what Lord Vishnu says. They never put blame on, उसने किया ना, वो ऐसा ही है. It's my mistake. It's my mistake, right? Similarly, when our children do something wrong, we should know it's our mistake. It's not his. We didn't train him properly. Simple. Lord Vishnu is like that. And if we are saying we are Vishnu's devotee, we should be like that, right? That is humility of Lord Vishnu. He said, "My mistake. They are not trained properly. Don't worry. Don't curse them." They said, "No, we already cursed now. What to do? We are Brahmanas. Once given, we cannot take back." लॉर्ड विष्णु से कुछ कम करो ना, बहुत टाइम से सेवा कर रहे हैं मेरा जय विजय, थोड़ा कम करो. दे सेड ओके ठीक है. Three lives they have to take as demons. And who they became? So Jai, I think I've put it over here. So Jai Vijay, in their first life they became as Hiranyakshaya and Hiranyakashipu. This was their first life. Okay. Second life they became Ravan and Kumbhakarn. This all we know. Who they became in the third life? ये थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है. शिशुपाल एंड दंतवक्रो. ये वो कृष्णा निपटे उनसे, इनसे राम निपटे और उनके लिए और कोई आए. राइट. So like this they took 6 lives, the Jai Vijay, because they were cursed by Chatush Kumar. So we have to be very careful when we deal with devotees. We should not offend devotees, right? That leads to downfall of our spiritual progress. So in today's katha we'll be discussing about whom? The first incarnation of the demons as Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, now they were powerful demons, and to kill them, Lord took the form, for Hiranyaksha, Lord took the form of Varahadev. Varahadev is a boar. when Hiranyaksha took the earth, and what he did, it took it in the Patal Lok, down. So then Lord took the form of a boar, Hiranyaksha, and with his tusk he removed Mother Earth out, and then he killed Hiranyaksha. So here it is, he killed Hiranyaksha, and Hiranyaksha was the elder brother of, हाँ, हिरण्यकश्यप. नाम थोड़े डिफिकल्ट है, बट आप हो जाएगा, ये 1 घंटे में पढ़ लोगे आप. ओके, हिरण्यकश्यप. सो हिरण्यक्षय इज बीन किल्ड by whom? Varadev, and Varadev is Vishnu. So now who gets angry? Bhai, brother Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranyakashipu, his only desire is to kill विष्णु. ये बड़े डीमन है, जय विजय, वो डायरेक्ट विष्णु को ही किल करेंगे, ये छोटा मोटा नहीं. नो पुलवामा उलवामा, डायरेक्ट विष्णु को ही मार देंगे. ऐसे बड़े एकदम बड़ा सोचते वो लोग. तो अभी विष्णु, नो वन कैन किल जस्ट लाइक दैट. यू हैव टू डू लॉट ऑफ तपस्या. लाइफ इज ऑल अबाउट तपस्या. वी वांट रिजल्ट विदाउट तपस्या. We want our wife to be nice to us. We want our husband to be loving to us. We want our children always listening to us. But we will not do any tapasya. Life is always about tapasya. Even if you have to make some money, you have to do tapasya. Boss की गाली खाओ, जूते खाओ, मार खाओ. Right? Life is about tapasya. If you don't do tapasya, modern amenities are like you press the button, AC starts, you press the button, hot water comes, you press the button, the TV starts. But you cannot press the buttons of people. You cannot press a button and make a person act with you in the way you like. Tapasya. That tapasya might be patience. That tapasya might be forgiveness. That tapasya might be serving. But unless we don't do tapasya, no relationship will go forward. It will break after some time. It becomes very brittle. Cracks aa jate hain. So Hiranyakashipu also did lot of tapasya. It is said that the amount of tapasya he did, you see, he was very strong, but he was standing over there in one leg and just praying. Praying to whom? Whom he prayed to? अभी विष्णु को मारना है तो विष्णु को नहीं प्रे करने देंगे. अभी बचे कौन? अभी 2 ही बचे, लॉर्ड शिवा एंड ब्रह्मा. अभी somehow he went to Brahma because he know लॉर्ड शिवा भी कुछ तो ट्रिक करेंगे. तो he goes to Brahma and he does tapasya of Brahma, and he did so severe tapasya that his whole body was finished. Ants were eating his body, only skeleton was remaining. And because of his tapasya, the whole environment, the whole living system was getting choked. People were not able to stay. That was his severe tapasya. Severe. And then Brahmaji comes. Brahmaji says, Baba, why are you doing tapasya? You tell me what you want. Of course, Brahmaji doesn't come to anyone. He comes only to very few people who does lot of tapasya. So when the demigods come to demons and ask them what you want, what they normally ask? देखा है ना आपने पिक्चर टीवी में, रामानंद सागर, ये सागर. इमोर्टल. मरना नहीं है. मरना नहीं है. घर है, मड़गांव में बंगला है मेरा, उधर दुकान है, उधर दुबई में भी एक फ्लैट है. मरना नहीं है. फर्स्ट वही मांगता है वो. तो ब्रह्मा जी क्या बोलते हैं? मैं भी मरने वाला हूँ. तुम मुझसे वो भाई, जो मैं खुद नहीं हुआ, आई एम नॉट इमोर्टल, व्हाट आई कैन गिव यू? या इट्स अ फैक्ट. ब्रह्मा जी ऑल्सो हैज अ लाइफ, बट हिज लाइफ इज वेरी वेरी बिग, अराउंड 400 trillion years. We can't even imagine. That is life of Brahma. But Brahma also leaves his body, and then a new Brahma will take over. Brahma says, I am also not immortal. What I can give you? I cannot give you that, right? If I don't have something, I cannot give you that. So Brahma ji says, नहीं, मैं आपको ये नहीं दे सकता हूँ. Then Hiranyakashipu starts thinking, क्या करूँ इसको मैं अभी? So he feels that he is very smart. So what boon he asks? Some of it at least बोलो ना. He says, okay, you say that I cannot be living forever, I will die. Then give me this boon, that my death should be no death by any being which is created by you. Brahma ji did the सृष्टि, right? पूरा सृष्टि ब्रह्मा ने किया. तो बोला, ब्रह्मा आपने जिसको भी बनाया ना, he should not be able to kill me. Brahma says, okay, fine, done. Stop your tapasya, done. Brahma ji was like full deal only. He says, okay, wait, I have more list. He says, no death inside the residence, outside the residence. He said, Brahma ji says, okay, fine, jaldi karo, और क्या है? He says, no that during day, no during night. अभी बचा क्या, एक तो रात रहती है ना, तो दिन रहता है, बीच में कुछ रहता नहीं ना, ऐसे उसको लगा. Okay. No that on the ground, no that in the sky, no that by any weapon, no that by human nor by animal, no that using dead or living parts. बोले तो और बचा क्या है, मीन्स यू कैनॉट टेक अ sword also, nor you take some tree and kill me. No death by demons, devas or snakes or whatever, Gandharvas. ये सब algorithm बिठाया, ब्रह्मा जी ने सोचा नहीं algorithm चलेगा नहीं. ब्रह्मा जी said what? तथास्तु, आई एम गोइंग, मुझे छोड़ दे भाई, तपस्या बंद कर, पूरी सृष्टि को गड़बड़ हो रहा है. एंड देन हिरण्यकश्यप वाज इमोर्टल. नाउ यू सी, ये 8 कंडीशन के बाहर कोई मार सकता है क्या? वेरी फर्स्ट कंडीशन इटसेल्फ विल मेक यू इमोर्टल. ब्रह्मा ने जो भी बनाया वो नहीं मार सकता है. ब्रह्मा के सिवा क्रिएशन किया ही नहीं किसी ने. एवरीथिंग इज क्रिएटेड बाय ब्रह्मा. ओके, आगे देखते हैं. उसको लगा ही इज वेरी इंटेलिजेंट एंड ही इज बिकम वेरी पावरफुल. एंड व्हाट दे डू आफ्टर दे गेट पावर? इंदस वाटर दिया उनको, फिर अभी मार रहे हैं. Right? Once they get power, they will kill. So Hiranyakashipu started creating havoc everywhere. No Brahmanas were spared, no yagyas, nothing. Everything was stopped. Everything. You cannot imagine what is explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. हमको ये कश्मीर फाइल देख के बहुत, तुम पढ़ो भागवतम में सब लिखा है हिरण्यकशिपु, and then you come to know where all these people come from, whose descendants these people are. जो अभी उपद्रव बना रहे हैं, they all descendants of Hiranyakashipu, right? So Hiranyakashipu became such a deadly demon that everyone went to Lord Vishnu. He said, विष्णु बोला मैं क्या करूं, ब्रह्मा ने दिया उसको वरदान, अभी वो करेगा सब. There is one part in Bhagavatam where Lord Vishnu tells Brahma ji, next time when you give them something, now you think and give, don't give them anything. This is what they do. बंदर के हाथ में वो दिया ना, उसको पता नहीं रहता क्या करने का वो. It is like that, right? No, actually Bhagavatam में बोला है, Lord Vishnu tells Brahma, next time you think and give, don't give them anything, right? So then he becomes deadly demon, and he started creating havoc. Now he had a wife. What was name of his wife? Kayagu. Yeah, ये important है. I'll tell you why she is important. So now she was having, she was carrying Prahlad in her womb. And क्या हो गया ना, ये हमारे demigods थे थोड़े, means, and Hiranyakashipu had captured all the demigods, Chandra, Indra, you take any name, he had captured everyone, and everyone was cutting vegetables in his kitchen. थोड़ा गर्मी हो गया तो चंद्र को, सूर्य को देखता था, सूर्य फिर डाइकन एसी बन जाता था, ठंडा करता था. नहीं, इट्स एक्चुअली ही हैड कैप्चर्ड एवरीवन. एंड कुछ बच्चे कुछ भाग रहे थे यहाँ वहाँ, दे कैप्चर्ड हिज वाइफ. They captured his wife so that, they can get some trust. And that time Narad Muni comes, and Narad Muni takes, because he knew, Narad Muni always know what is going to happen in future. So Narad Muni takes the wife of Hiranyakashipu from the demigods, and he narrates to her Bhagavatam. The entire Bhagavat knowledge is given by Narad Muni to Kayagu. And after some time Kayagu sleeps, which normally happens, right? Class starts at 8, 8:15, 8:35, 8:45, means you just get up. Then I have to say something loudly, and then we just get up, and then again. So from where it is coming, it's coming from here. Whenever Bhagavad Gita starts, means you take a nice nap and then get up, right? So she also takes a nap. But who is there in her womb? प्रहलाद नहीं सोता है. Right from the womb he gets Bhagavad knowledge. That's why we say if someone, his Matajis are pregnant, you have to read 7th canto. 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Prahlad story, because Prahlad is there in your womb, right? We have to decide our child should be Prahlad or he should be Ravan. Right? If you want to be Prahlad, then Bhagavatam should go in the years, right? So it's not that the child, we have to take care of child only when he comes out. We have to take care of child even before the conceiving happens. That is sanskars, right? Because Child gets all the sanskaras even in the womb. But nowadays, it's very difficult. We go everywhere, late night, going out. We don't know which bhuta will get inside. Yeah, it's very dangerous. And then we see children, why they are making so much upadro. You go to some supermarket and all, you see some children, you get scared only. You should know, mother must have gone to roam somewhere out. Some bhuta must have gone inside. It's a fact. It's a fact. Say sometimes parents are very sober, but a child becomes very, tantrum. You should know, kuch to gadbad hua. It's a fact. These things are not just kalpanik, right? That's why the sanskaras on children happens right from the womb. We are going to have a child in our house. If one phone we have to buy, we do so much research. That very living being whom we are inviting in our life, in our body, right? How much care we have to take. Tapasya. It doesn't happen like that. We want to roam everywhere and have children like Lord Ram. No, we'll have Raman only. We have to do tapasya. So Vedic lifestyle means lifestyle of tapasya, and perfect results will perfectly come, but we have to do that tapasya. We cannot get things just like that. So Kayagu slept. Prahlad is listening, and Prahlad is listening every word which is coming from mouth of Narad Muni, and Narad Muni is a pure devotee. Even one sentence coming from pure devotee transforms the heart. Ramayana was written by whom? Who wrote Ramayana? Valmiki Muni. Who was Valmiki Muni before? What was his name before? And he got transformed by whom? Narad Muni. So if you have a sadhu with you, your heart will get transformed, right? So Prahlad Maharaj was getting entire Bhagavad knowledge from Narad Muni in the womb of Kayagu, right? And I will tell you why this is important later when Hiranyakashipu talks to him. So now he downloads everything. The whole Bhagavatam is downloaded, and he takes Kayagu, and where he leaves her? In the Mahal. And Prahlad is born. Okay. Now Prahlad grows up. He grows up. He becomes 5-year old, and he right from start he becomes very very strong devotee of Lord Vishnu. And father puts him to school. He had his own school where they used to teach all these things. Uh, okay, what is this? It's a new slide. Yeah. So father puts him to in a school. In that school they teach only one thing: how to kill brahmanical culture, how to only enjoy, how to break every regulative principle. Demons ना और क्या सिखाएंगे, वही सिखाते हैं. So then one day Hiranyakashipu called his son Prahlad. Prahlad, come beta, how are you? And Hiranyakashipu used to love his son very much. He called him, made him sit on his lap, and asked him, what did you learn today in school? हम लोग भी पूछते हैं ना, आज क्या सीखा भाई तू? मैथ्स में क्या सीखा, इसमें क्या सीखा? So he also asked. And to the surprise of Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad said, I have learned that Lord Vishnu is the supreme Lord, and we all should surrender our life to him. You also, Papa, should surrender your life to Lord Vishnu. And what is existence of Hiranyakashipu? What is the goal of Hiranyakashipu? To kill विष्णु. और ये 5 साल का लड़का जिसको सब डीमन, टीचर भी डीमन, फ्रेंड्स भी डीमन, मई भी डीमन, माँ भी डीमन, ये बोल रहे हैं विष्णु का. बोले तू कहाँ से सीखा ये सब, कहाँ से आया? तो ये कहाँ से आया? वहाँ से आया, पेट से. Because sometimes they say that when children, they grow up beyond the age, they are not in our control. So when they are small, all those vibrations should go. When they are small, because once they are in teenager, or even nowadays forget teenager, even 8-year, 9-year, 10-year, they are out of our control. So before that you give them everything, you give them all love, care, they should know that my biggest well wishers are my parents. If they know, then they will never deviate. Thoda gadbad hoga teenager mein, but they will never deviate. When they know that my parents are one who always beat me up, always shout on me, they will find someone outside. Right? So we have to give all sanskars, all love, right, at that before that time. So Prahlad got it in the womb, and Prahlad goes and tell Hiranyakashipu, we have to worship Vishnu. That's it. That was the end of it. Yeah. So in Bhagavatam, this is very important. I want you all to recite this. In Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 5th chapter, 23rd and 24th verse, Prahlad Maharaj And he tells this to whom? His father. Okay. I'll read the meaning of it, then we'll recite this. He says, hearing, chanting, remembering, serving his lotus feet, that is Vishnu, worshipping, offering prayers, being a servant, being dear, and finally offering oneself, a soul to Lord, are accepted as pure devotional service. One who has dedicated his life to service of Krishna through these 9 methods, what we have discussed now, should be understood to be most learned person, for he has acquired complete knowledge. So Prahlad Maharaj gives lot of teachings. Out of those, these are primary teachings where he tells what are the 9 processes of devotional service. What we all are trying to do is devotional service, correct? We are trying to do bhakti of the Lord. तो आप बोलोगे भक्ति कैसे करना है भगवान का? प्रहलाद महाराज ने बोला है. See, one best part about ISKCON is we refer Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Nothing is manufactured from our mind. I will sit and I got Tattva Gyan. Nothing happens like that. We refer Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Tomorrow you also can give this knowledge to anyone. Because the source of knowledge is from Vyasdev. Source of knowledge is from Lord Krishna himself. Nothing manufactured outside this. आप ISKCON कहीं पे YouTube देखो, किसी भी मंदिर में जाओ, everything will be based on these 2 things. Nothing beyond this. Right? So the devotional service, the process what we are following is given by Prahlad Maharaj. Right? So we'll recite this, the first sloka. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam. So Shravanam means hearing. So we always stress on hearing, Hari Katha, Hari Katha, Hari Katha. So last 1 year or whatever, 7-8 years, you all are doing hearing. So you all are practicing bhakti, you all are practicing devotional service as told by Prahlad Maharaj. Second, Kirtanam. Kirtanam means chanting. Kirtanam means Kirtan of the Lord. Vishnu. Smaranam means remembering. When you come to the temple, you remember the Lord. You chant Hare Krishna, you remember Lord. Padasevanam, you come and do seva of the Lord. So all this process of devotional service, unknowingly, we are doing from last 7-8 months, then you are coming over here. So, see, sometimes it's easy to read Shastra. It's easy, anyone can read Shastra. A lot of people print books, it's available on Google. But how to apply that in our life? That is very difficult and it's very challenging for Grahasthas. We are Grahasthas. सब छोड़ के हिमालय में नहीं जा सकते. गृहस्थी संभालनी है. In spite of doing all this, how to apply spirituality in our life, that is what ISKCON teaches. Our Acharya Prabhupada, very perfectly he made the system by which all this, unknowingly we are practicing this shloka, what Prahlad Maharaj told millions and millions of years back. Unknowingly, bhakti. Right? That is what is important. Hiranyakashipu family. Hiranyakashipu had 4 sons, 1 daughter. Sons name were Allad, Samalad, Ahulad, Prahlad and Simika. And he had Simika and Tatka as his granddaughters. Simika and Tatka, you know who they were? Tatka? कौन बोला? Mataji, who said? Ram. Simika and Tatka were killed by Lord Ram. बोले तो this is in Satya Yuga. Lord Ram came in Treta Yuga. So even in Treta Yuga, these demons were there coming from his family. So his family was family of demons. But they say, so he had so many zeros, So when you put that 1 in front of all the zeros, it takes value, right? Otherwise all zeros. And that 1 is bhakti. So we also will have a lot of things, money, fame, power, knowledge, ability to speak, controlling things, good fortune, good luck, sab hai, all are zeros. Why? At the time of death, everything will be taken. Next life, Baba black ship. You're getting what's the meaning of this life? I'm a PhD. Okay, suppose I'm a PhD. Will that PhD remain with me forever? Once this life is gone, it's out. Next life, I start from standard 1. So nothing remains. Nothing remains. What remains is only bhakti. So that's why we have to put that 1 bhakti in front of all. Then all the good qualities we have, we can utilize in seva of the Lord. Then eternally it will remain in our bank account. Why you all are sitting over here? Why so few people are sitting over here? Because each one of you in your past life, this or before, you all have done something for Lord Krishna. That's why you all are sitting over here. Otherwise it's not possible only. मैं लिख के देता हूँ. Possible ही नहीं है to sit and hear Hari Katha. Impossible. Each one of you all have done something, some sukruti, some good thing you all have done, for some seva you have done to Lord Vishnu. That's why you all are sitting over here. That's why don't give up this thing. It's very difficult to get into it. You get into IIT, somehow you crack. Oh, it's very difficult. I leave. Don't leave. Go through it. Go through it. Right? So this one is bhakti. Um, so why even Prahlad, if you have read Bhagavad Gita, in the 10th verse, Krishna says, Prahladeshu Chashmi Daityanam. Among all the demons, I am Prahlad. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna makes reference of Prahlad. In 10th chapter, Krishna says, I am the best. Among the all shining objects, I am sun, I am moon, I am water, everything. The best in that category, he says, I am that. And he says, in demons, I am Prahlad. So this shows how dear is Prahlad for the Lord. So when Prahlad was small, just 5-year-old, he used to go to his school and all his demon schoolmates used to tell them about Krishna. So this is again from Srimad Bhagavatam. Prahlad Maharaj says that there are a lot of chapters on the teachings of Prahlad Maharaj. There's just one part of it. He says, one who is sufficiently intelligent should use the human form of body from beginning of life, in other words, from very young age, tender age, or of childhood. For what? To practice the activities of devotional service, giving up all other engagements. The human body is most rarely achieved, and although temporary like other bodies, it is meaningful because in human life one can perform devotional service. Even a slight amount of sincere devotional service can give one complete perfection. Prahlad Maharaj says human life is very very rare to get. मिलता नहीं है इतना easily. Once this life is gone, we have to go through all the species of life. Then human life वापस मिलेगा. We should not waste human life is just in petty things of this world. Time, and he says time बहुत कम है. Very less time. Use it wisely. Do devotional service, because devotional service to Krishna gives highest benediction. Highest benediction. You know who was Prahlad Maharaj in his past life? Everyone has a past life. In his past life, he was one Brahman, and once he went with his girlfriend, whom he was not married to, and in one night, and they had to go and stay somewhere. So there was no place, so they stayed in one temple, and then they had to sleep over there. That's why they swept, झाड़ू मारा वो temple में, and they slept over there. And that day was Narsingh Chaturdashi, and that temple was of Narsingh Dev. And that's why next life he became Prahlad. So even small seva, unknowingly someone did sweeping in the temple of Narsingh Dev, next life he became Prahlad. That is Lord. Even small seva, Neha Vikramanasto, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, even if you do something small, I will not forget. Right? अभी आप लोग थोड़ा इंटेलिजेंट हो तो पूछोगे वो प्रहलाद बना, प्रहलाद के वजह से नरसिंहदेव आए, तो वो नरसिंहदेव कौन है? There are cycles of yugas, yuga hi dharmasya. So different yugas, Narsingdev comes at different points. So that was other Narsingdev, and that Narsingdev also had a Prahlad Maharaj. So in this yuga, Narsingdev had to come again. So then he gave that opportunity to this soul to become Prahlad. Just like we have different Brahmas at different lifespan, similarly different jivas get to play different roles. Limited nahi hai Bhagwan. Bhagwan, we cannot be bound by our rules. He can do so many things, right? So that's how it is. So now this is what Prahlad is teaching. So who becomes very angry? Bap, the very father who was very loving, affectionate, he becomes angry and he is ready to kill him, right? There are some religions. If you go against those religions, the fathers will kill you, the same children. So you are getting the connection where all these religions are coming from. It's coming from these people. Hiranyakashipu se aa rahe ho. They will kill you. If the children says, no, I will not do this, or I will follow some other path, गया, मर जाएगा, right? So he puts him below the elephants. Nothing happens. Elephant comes and garland him. He puts Prahlad among the snakes. Snakes come and just offers him obeisances. Nothing happens. Then he says, मर ही नहीं रहा है, क्या करो अभी? ऊपर से फेंको, गड़ी फेंक, ऊपर से फेंको. So they go on top of a mountain and throw him. And who comes and catches him? Lord Vishnu. And here also, Lord Vishnu doesn't catch him first only. Lord Vishnu catches him at the end, last. Vishnu actually checks the faith of Prahlad. So हमको भी लगता है, I become devotee now. Something happens, Vishnu will catch me. Right? Vishnu will catch. But Vishnu will catch at his own timing. Here also he catches at the bottom, last में, just checking कि प्रहलाद का faith है कि नहीं. But Prahlad had full faith in the Lord. So Lord comes as its own free will, right? And this shows the surrender of Prahlad. All this. Prahlad was very surrendered. He always served the Lord without even seeing the Lord. He had not seen the Lord. अभी विष्णु का फोटो इंस्टाग्राम कुछ उधर डीमंस है सब. He had only heard that too in the womb. वूम में कहाँ कान ही नहीं आते. इफ डॉक्टर्स आर सिटिंग ओवर हियर, कुछ डेवलप ही नहीं होते. बट बिकॉज भागवत कथा वॉज बीन स्पोकन, ही वॉज एक्स्ट्रा अटेंटिव. सो वी हैव टू बी एक्स्ट्रा अटेंटिव व्हेन भागवत कथा इज गोइंग ऑन, एक्स्ट्रा अटेंटिव व्हेन भगवत गीता रिसाइटेशन और someone is reading. So we have to be extra attentive. And this is the sincerity of Prahlad. He never lost faith in Lord. If we were in his position, just imagine what we would have done. We say, oh Lord, I'm doing what you are telling me in Gita. I'm following the same thing. And this is what you did to me. I don't know one kalma. That's why you put bullet in my head. I will not follow you from tomorrow. I'll follow kalma now. Right? You see Prahlad. Prahlad said, okay, you put me in the snakes. Of course, he survived. But just imagine, एक सांप हमारे सामने आता है तो how scared we become. He was put in front of deadly snakes. He just sat over there remembering Lord Vishnu. Right? Because devotional service starts by smaranam. That is the first word, smaranam. So you always remembered the Lord. It's very important for us that in our process of devotional service, this smaranam should be very important. We should not remember the Lord only when we come in front of Him or only when we chant Hare Krishna. We should make a practice. Somehow we remember Lord every time. And that will happen when we remember Lord in every emotions we have. What are some of the emotions we have? Tell me some emotions. Happiness, opposite sadness. What are the emotions we get? Anger, fear, excitement, anxiety, envy, jealousy, pride. So many emotions we have. Somehow we should have that practice of remembering Krishna in every emotions. If we do this, it will save us. When you're angry, I remember Krishna. Oh, Krishna is always merciful. Yeah, okay, fine. Krishna has forgiven me so many times of my misdoing. How can I punish someone? Right? When I'm happy, oh Krishna, you have given me this happiness. Thank you very much. In Vaikuntha, so much happiness will be there. Krishna has just given me a sample. Thank you, Krishna. क्या जाता है बोलने के लिए थैंक यू कृष्णा? बोलो. Even if you don't feel it from your heart, बोलो thank you Krishna. Oh Lord Krishna, I'm getting so angry now. Please help me to control my anger. I know last time I was angry and I created blunders. Please help me. At least we'll not use those bad words when we get angry. At least we are remembering Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. So the whole idea is slowly we tune our consciousness to remember Krishna. So that at the time of death, which will eventually come, we will remember Krishna. तभी और कुछ ख्याल नहीं आएगा. Right? So that is surrender of Prahlad. He was very surrendered. Holika, Holi that we play, previous night we do Holika, it came from here. So Holika was the sister of Hiranyakashipu. She had that power that fire cannot burn her. So she holds Prahlad and sits in the fire and fire burns her out. Nothing happens to Prahlad. Now Hiranyakashipu is frustrated. Kuch nahi ho raha hai. I tried everything. Nothing is happening. Now he gets very angry. तलवार निकालता है, जाता है बच्चे के सामने. छोटा बच्चा है, कितने साल का है? 5 साल का. 5 साल का बच्चा क्या, दे आर सो स्मॉल इनोसेंट. तलवार निकाल के जाता है, बोलता है Oops. Uh, Shalish. तलवार निकाल के जाता है एंड बच्चे के सामने एंड ही आस्क हिम वेयर यू आर गेटिंग ऑल दिस पावर फ्रॉम आई ट्राई टू किल यू विद एलिफेंट स्नेक होलिका थ्रोइंग यू डाउन कहां से आता है शक्ति यू नो व्हाट प्रहलाद सेज he gives a funny answer he says I am getting my power from the same place where you are getting your power my father from Lord Vishnu that burns him he's like, how dare you think Vishnu is giving me power I am the source of my power I did tapasya I got it from Brahma Vishnu I am going to kill him so a lot of time we feel all the power that we possess all the ability that we possess all the riches that we possess is because of my endeavor. It's not because of our endeavor. We are only lucky. Think about it. I'm repeating it. All the things that we are possessing is not because of our ability. We are lucky. We just got it. We just got it. Some people are very good in talking, singing, making business deals. Those things are just been got. Those good abilities are just got by our past karmas. It's not by our abilities, right? It's by the mercy of the Lord. But demons always think it is by my ability, and I will, and that's why they feel everything around them is for them to enjoy. Problem kabhi aata hai when there are a problem in relationship, when both try to enjoy each other, both try to what do you call it, exploit each other. When one takes a lower position, then it becomes good. Then other person also takes a lower position. Then it becomes very cordial. Then there's no friction because there's oil of love between two. If there is no oil of love, it becomes friction. Then too much friction, lot of heat, it breaks. Then tuck karke mechanical part नहीं liver टूट जाता है फिर, right? So here also same thing. Hiranyakashipu said everything is for me. You should serve me. Do this. I will never serve you. So when we don't serve others, that is where problem comes. We have to serve. Relationship means service. That's very, very important. If you want our relationship to go with anyone, with our spouse, with our children, with anyone, we have to do seva. Seva, seva, seva. And then slowly that seva will be turning towards the Lord. Then that is perfection of life. Otherwise, we want to enjoy. I am right, he is wrong, she is right, he is wrong. Wo chalte rahega. There is no end to it. Right? So now he becomes very angry. And then he takes this very, very powerful mace and he says, where? You're saying Vishnu? Vishnu is the one who gives you power? Get that Vishnu in front of me. Where is your Vishnu? I'm with this mace, I'm going to kill you now. You call your Vishnu or I'll kill you with my own hands. Prahlad says, Lord, he says very nice in Bhagavatam. He says, if Lord wants to protect you, no one can kill you. And if Lord wants to kill you, no one can protect you. Simple. This makes Hiranyakashipu even more angry. Why? Because then the control is with the Lord. You are just a nimitya. You are just an instrument. You know, those people who got killed, they got killed because that was planned. That was the end of their, these people, the other people, those people who came from the other side, they feel we killed. uh, who was that philosopher who said, if you want to kill me, you should catch me? Who was given poison? कौन है यार फिलोसोफर इन ग्रीस Copernicus or someone I think so they tried to kill him by giving hemlock poison Greece में कौन है he said to kill me you should catch me it is just my body you're killing my body you're not killing my thought process will remain similarly over here also Prahlad Hiranyakashipu wanted to kill Prahlad and he said call where is Vishnu he says Vishnu is everywhere if he wants me to die I'll die. You are just an instrument. You are just an instrument. But he wants me to leave, I will leave. And then you cannot do anything. So we should see life like that. We sometimes get fearful about our own self. We feel fear. Of course, that doesn't mean we should just go and stand in front of the car and say, okay, Vishnu, Krishna wants. You will die only. Krishna will nothing doing. Because then you are violating the principles of this world. You cannot go and stand in front of the train and say, oh, Krishna, you want, you save me. Krishna will say, I don't get into all this. Tu mar, tu because then we are going against the principle of the world, right? This material world has have certain principle. Fire is hot. If I put my hand in fire, I will get burned. So I should be careful. I don't put my hand in fire. So I should be careful about things. But still, if someone dies, then it is the will of the Lord. We should see it like that. Okay, that's how it is. Once we know this understanding, we become a little less fearful. Bhai thoda kam ho jata hai, right? So here also Prahlad Maharaj gives the same teachings, and he elaborates this same teaching what I said in Bhagavatam. That's why we should read Bhagavatam. He said, don't worry, if you're destined to die, no one can save you. But if you're not, then no one can do any harm to you. And that's important. So he says, where is Krishna? Where is Vishnu? He said, Vishnu is everywhere. So in his mahal, he had a lot of big, huge pillars. So he said, Vishnu is in this pillar. Like this, he points out. And Prahlad doesn't say anything. Vishnu is in this pillar. Vishnu is in this pillar. He says, yeah, Vishnu in this pillar. And then he goes and hits that pillar. And then who comes out? Narsimha Bhagwan ki. You see the size. And Hiranyakashipu was not 5 feet. He was tall, huge. He was a demon in Satya Yuga. इतने बड़े थे वो. और उनके सामने पहली ना फर्स्ट टाइम इट इज एक्सप्लेन्ड इन भागवत व्हेन नरसिंहदेव कम्स आउट ना हो मातसो हालता अरे कोण पळोवनूच भियाता आणि कोण आयलो काय म्हणून मातसो भंय दिसता पण demons, if they are fearful, they will never tell they are fearful. External, they will say everything is okay only. So हिरण्यकश्यपूने तसेच केले तो मारून गेलो ताका आनीक फुडें तो ताजी साईज पळय तुजी साईज पळय तरी स्टिल ही इज नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि एंड इज नियर, अभी सब खत्म होने वाला है. दैट इज डीमन. Demon will never surrender. Demon will always try to camouflage. They will always put a mukhauta. These are the worst people to be with. You have to identify who are such type of people. Worst people to be with, who put camouflage. They have, you cannot trust. Demons are like that, right? So, and even before this, on a lighter note, it is said that when Hiranyakashipu was asking, is he there in this pillar? Is he there in this pillar? So it is said that Narsimha was going in that pillar and waiting. When Prahlad will say yes, Prahlad kuch nahi bola. Then he said this pillar. Then Narsimha went there. Ata went. Then finally, just to get some rasa. That is Lord. He just wants to have all the rasas of the world. And then he said, yes, this pillar. Then he comes out. Ekdam tod ke bahar aa jate. And it is said that he comes at what time, of the day? Afternoon, not evening. I'll tell you. He comes in afternoon. दोपहर को आते हैं. And दोपहर से शाम तक फाइटिंग. अब ऐसे आया मारा और गए तो क्या है, एक इतना बड़ा अवतार लिया, 1 सेकंड में चले गए, मजा नहीं आता ना. थोड़ा फाइट होना चाहिए, थोड़ा एक्साइटमेंट होना चाहिए. सो फ्रॉम आफ्टरनून टू इवनिंग ही इज फाइटिंग म्हणजे कसे, ही इज फाइटिंग लाइक अ कैट एंड अ स्मॉल माउस. यू सीन एवर? अभी तो हमारे घर में वो सब नहीं है, पिक्चर में देखा रहेगा. कैट just with one hand she is playing with the mouse just one. So one hand, see the size, he's just fighting, and all the army of Narsimha, Hiranyakashipu comes. Narsimha just finish everyone. It's a god, only bloodshed, only blood, heads rolling, everything. And Hiranyakashipu is coming, throwing all weapons, whatever he had, nothing is happening. So you see the size, how someone can think he will kill him also. But that is demon. So from afternoon to evening, he is only fighting. And that's why Narsimha is Kala. Narsimha is Kala personified, his time. So here see, all those demonic armies come, and Narsimha, he didn't have 2 hands. Millions of hands were just coming and just only fighting. Then you say, why Lord is doing so ghastly things? Because Lord is staying in Vaikunta over there. He's just sleeping on the bed of, and mother is just, Lakshmi is pressing the legs. So Lord also wants some excitement. We also want some excitement. So he comes, थोड़ा fighting करके आते हैं. तो Lord ऐसे ही किसी के साथ fight करेगा क्या? Top most guys, level में होना चाहिए ना fight. जय विजय तू जा, वो 4 कुमार आएंगे, उनको कुछ बोल, तुम लोग उधर जाओ, मैं आता हूँ थोड़ा टाइम में. Then पूरा fighting चालू हो जाता है. Lord wants all the rasa. So then he fights till afternoon. And these are various forms of Narsimha. He's very ferocious. And then Finally, in the evening, yeah, this is a form what we worship. And in the altar at your home also, you can have a photo of Nursing Dev. Okay. uh, in the evening, finally he हो गया अभी, फिर उसको उठाता है ऐसे, बिठाता है, कहाँ बिठाता है? लैब के ऊपर, क्योंकि उसने बोला था ना, ऊपर नहीं नीचे नहीं, तो ये बीच में है। अभी अभी इसके नरसिंह हिरण्यकश्यप के हाथ में कुछ नहीं है। अभी वो क्या कर रहा है पता है? उंगलियों के साथ काउंट कर रहा है। मैंने ब्रह्मा को ये बोला था, अरे बाप रे, इसने तो इधर उठाया। मैंने ब्रह्मा को बोला था दिन में नहीं, रात में नहीं, ये तो संध्या के टाइम में डाला मेरे को। माय गॉड, 2 खत्म हो गया। तो 10 उंगली, उसने 10 मांगे थे, 10 उंगलियों से वो काउंट कर रहा है, ये सब खत्म हो रहा है। एंड देन ही किल्ड हिम विथ हिज नेल्स। नाउ नेल्स आर नॉट लिविंग नॉर नॉन लिविंग ना, पता नहीं, ग्रो हो रहे हैं तो लिविंग है, बट काटा तो कुछ नहीं होता है, तो नॉन लिविंग है, पता नहीं। लॉर्ड इज लाइक दैट। इफ वी फील दैट वी कैन ट्रिक द लॉर्ड, लॉर्ड विल ट्रिक अस इन सच अ वे ना, हमको समझेगा ही ना, टोपी पहना के भगवान चले गए बोल के। So we have to be very careful when we come in front of the Lord. He will trick us. Right? He tricked him. ऊपर नहीं नीचे नहीं, not day, night. He said nothing created by Brahma ji. He is not created by Brahma ji. Brahma ji only don't know ये कौन आ गए, half lion, half man. He says not by animal, not by man. He is not animal. He is not man also. He is combination of both. गया। और क्या था? और 2-3 थे ना। हाँ, मैंने डाले है, देखो। नीदर इनसाइड नॉर आउटसाइड, नॉट ऑन द ग्राउंड, नॉट ऑन द स्काई, डे और अच्छा, नॉर इनसाइड आउटसाइड, सो ऑन दी हुमरेचर, वहाँ पे बैठ के मारा उसको। नीदर बाय मैन बीस्ट, नीदर लिविंग एंटिटी और डेड बाय वेपन्स, सो ही विद द नेल्स, नॉट इन एनी मंथ ऑफ द नॉर्मल ईयर। हाँ अच्छा, ये भी एक था, नॉट एनी मंथ ऑफ द 12 मंथ्स। मैंने हिरण्यकश्यप ने पूरा फुल प्रूफ प्लान बनाया था। तो जब उसको मारा ना, वो अधिक मास था। अधिक मास पता है 13 मंथ बोल के आता है, तो वो टाइम में उसको मार डाला। तो what we can see from here is we can try to trick the Lord. We can try to trick the Lord. Lord is Paramatma, but we cannot trick the Lord, and we should not be doing it. Best is to surrender to the Lord. Best is to be sincere to the Lord. Lord, you know what I am. Please help me. Then he will consider us as Prahlad. Otherwise, he will consider us as Hiranyakashipu. सब दिखाता है, पूरा मुखौटा डाल रहा है, अंदर से गड़बड़ है। नो, किसी एक आदमी के सामने ट्रांसपेरेंट रहना है ना, भगवान के सामने रहो। ही इज आवर एवर वेल विशर। ही विल नेवर नेवर लेट अस डाउन, नेवर। एंड वी ऑल आर एट डिफरेंट स्टेजेस, सो दैट्स ओके। वी कैन wherever we are, whichever stage of spirituality we are at, we can be sincerely praying to the Lord. Lord, please help me. I want to become your devotee. I want to chant. I want to follow the regulative principles. I want to understand Bhagavad Gita. I want to read Bhagavatam. I want to go out of this material world. Let this life be my last life. Enough. Please help me. And Lord will sincerely help. Lord will sincerely help. But for that, we have to take steps. Right? So, Hiranyakashipu did all this. Everything finished. And then Hiranyakashipu was killed. All his armies was killed. And all the demigods who were made prisoners, everyone was released. And now Narsingh Dev is very angry. Very, very angry. So Narsingh Dev has lot of form. This is called as a Ugram form. Ugra means he's very angry. Fire is coming out. And then he's sitting, he ripped apart. He ripped apart Hiranyakashipu. He put him on his, below his legs, and he took the intestine from his, and put him. You have to do like that. अभी वो लोग करने वाले, बहुत बड़ा ब्लास्ट करने वाले। क्यों? नहीं तो आवाज नहीं जाता ना कान में आवाज जाना चाहिए था। तो ये दिखाने के लिए कि anyone touches my devotee, this is what I will do. I will not just come and kill you. I'll just rip you apart. And दिखाने के लिए, to show. Sometimes you have to show also. Both the things are required, Shastra and Shastra. And only one thing से काम नहीं चलता है। तो then that is Hiranyakashipu, right? One time Modi had said, "Na, we worship Krishna also and we worship Hiranyakashipu also." I think he said Parshuram. He had said, yeah. So, and then he becomes very angry and he sits on the throne of Hiranyakashipu and he is looking angrily everywhere. And who is there in front of him? All the demigods. Brahma is there, Shiva is there, Chandra, Indra, Varuna. Brahma and Shiva were not touched by Hiranyakashipu. All other demigods were imprisoned and some were running. Brahma, Shiva, he cannot touch. They are different. So now all of them have come over here. Lakshmiji has also come over here. And he is very angry. He is so angry that he will destroy the whole world, all the creation. Itna pura haa kara tha, Ugram. You cannot imagine. So they told Lakshmiji, Brahmaji says, go control your husband, make him calm down. You say everything is okay, right? Because wife normally controls the husband. But the Lakshmiji says, what? I know my husband. This doesn't look like my husband. I don't want to go. You all only do something. I never saw him like this before. So she has also done this. He goes to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva says, no, Baba, we cannot do anything. You send Prahlad. They sends Prahlad. Prahlad, go. He came for you. You only go. 5-year-old boy. 5-year-old. Prahlad is very sthita pragya. Krishna says in second chapter, what is sthita pragya? Equipoise. Not in anxiety, not in fear, not in happiness. Equipoise. Prahlad is like that. Folding hands, small 5-year-old boy, he walks to Narsimha. And there is 3 chapters in Bhagavatam describing this interaction of Narsimha and Prahlad Maharaj. The Prahlad goes, and when Prahlad goes on top, he is very angry. Lion, you've seen an angry lion? With his tongue, he licks Prahlad. The lion and the lionesses or the dogs and other, they lick their child with affection. So with his tongue, he's licking Prahlad with affection. And he's telling him, sorry, I came a little late. You have to go through so much of trouble because of me. And then there's a lot of interaction between them. And then uh, yeah, what is this? And then Prahlad Maharaj glorifies Narsimha. And this beautiful Narsingh Stuti he sings. And that is one of our prayers that we are saying to Prahlad Maharaj, to Narsimha. And then Narsimha asks, Prahlad, what you want? Tell me. What do you want? And Prahlad says, what? I don't want anything, Lord. I don't want anything. Can you imagine? आगे खुद बोल रहे क्या चाहिए तुझे? हम बोलेंगे नहीं भगवान कुछ नहीं चाहिए, अगर आप चाहते हो तो ये 2-3 चीजें 4, 10, 15 दे दीजिए. Right? Prahlad was what he was outside, he was inside. Nothing, God. I did bhakti to you not as a transaction. This is there in Bhagavatam, okay? This is not a business I did with you. I do bhakti to you, you will give me this. No, I have not done any business with you. This is my love for you, Lord. This is my love for you. But Prahlad also asked, and you see what he asked, okay? None of us can ask that. He said, still, and Lord insists, no, Prahlad, you asked something. I have come over here, you asked something. He says, if at all, Lord, you want to give me something, you know what he asked? Liberate my father. Can you imagine? He says, liberate my father. That same father who tried to kill him, murder him, take a sword and put him in fire. He's saying, liberate him. Whatever he is, he was my father. Please liberate him. So Prahlad asked, but Prahlad asked nothing for himself. He asked for his father who was a demon. That is devotee. A devotee is a well-wisher of everyone. Even if someone has even tried to kill him, he is his well-wisher. So when the time comes, he will ask for betterment of everyone. It's natural. Devotees are naturally pure-hearted by heart. Para dukha dukhi. They are dukhi by seeing others dukh. That is devotee. And that is the humility of Prahlad Maharaj. Right? And then there is one more instance in quickly I'll tell, I'm running out of time. When just before this, when they tell Prahlad, you go and take care, you go and calm down Narsimha, he came for you, they say. You know what Prahlad Maharaj says back? It is there in Bhagavatam. He says back that, no, my lords, he's telling to Brahmaji and Lord Shiva, he has not come for me. He's come here for, Narsimha has come here for Brahmaji. Why? Because Brahmaji had given the boon, so he had to keep his words. That's why he has come. He's come here for Narad Muni, because Narad Muni gave that knowledge to Prahlad. He's come here for the Devatas, because they were imprisoned by Hiranyakashipu. He's come here to keep his own words, that Na me bhakta pranashyate. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, my devotees will never perish. That's why he has come. And he has come here for his love for Jai Vijay. जय विजय का 3 खत्म करना है ना, वो प्रहलाद हिरण्यकशिपु के बॉडी में रहेंगे तो सेकंड है, थर्ड है, खत्म करो जल्दी वापस ले जाने के लिए. फॉर दैट ही हैज कम, ही इज नॉट कम हियर फॉर मी. बट एक्चुअली नरसिंहदेव केम फॉर प्रहलाद ओनली. बट दिस इज द ह्यूमिलिटी ऑफ प्रहलाद महाराज. वन मोर क्वालिटी ऑफ डिवोटी इज ह्यूमिलिटी. वी हैव टू बी हम्बल. तुमको पता है मैं 16 माला करता हूँ, सगळे येतात रे, भगवद्गीता वाचल्या आम्ही 3दा वाचलं, सगळे येतं बघा. Then it's gone. Then you are not read. Humility is very important, right? So that is Prahlad. That's why among all the devotees, Prahlad Maharaj is considered the topmost, because he had so many divine qualities at the small age of 5 without even any formal training, right? So this is one quality that we should have, humility of Prahlad Maharaj. And then, as I said, he sings nice beautiful stuti of the Lord, and he asks from the Lord, Lord, if at all you want to give me something, excuse my father from all his sin and give him liberation and give all sins. And now you see the second thing he asks. He asks for all the sins of everyone, whoever is there in this world, whatever sins they have committed, let me suffer for it and let them go to the spiritual world. You getting this point? Any creature who is there at this time, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, let them go to the spiritual world, and whatever sins they have done, let me suffer for it. That is a heart of a devotee. Para dukha dukhi. He is dukhi by seeing the pity state of someone else. When we go from in the car, we see so many, unfortunate people. So what? I'm in AC. Kya farak pada? AC machi wade. Garam jale. We don't even feel for anyone, and that's why slowly our heart becomes hard. Then we don't feel even for our own people. Then after some time we don't feel for ourselves also. We become so mechanical. That is how psychology works. It's all small things in life. Even in bhakti, it is all about small things. Happiness we get by small things. Happiness is not some end product of some 10 years of tapasya. It is there everywhere. It's all by small things. So same thing over here. Prahlad, he was unhappy. He was heartbroken by seeing the plight of people around him. He said, let me suffer for them. Let them go to the spiritual world. And when Prahlad, Narsimhadev heard this, he was so happy. He said, Ye mera ladka hai. He is my son. If our son does something good, we feel proud, right? So we should be acting in such a way that Lord who is sitting in Vaikunta, ऊपर से देख के बोलना चाहिए, उनका छाती चौड़ा होना चाहिए, मेरा बेटा है, ये मेरा लड़का है. Rather than we do something, भगवान बोले नहीं मेरा नहीं है. हमारा work, our activities should be such that Lord sitting in Vaikunta should be proud of us. That should be the goal of our life, right? And that is how he was for Prahlad Maharaj. He was proud. Oh, ye mera ladka hai. You see the quality what he has. He's acting for everyone, because who is Lord? It's ultimately Vasudev Kutumbakam. Everyone is child of Lord. Lord will not say, oh, I'll take only Prahlad, tum sab raho idhar. No, Lord his heart is paining for everyone. So when one child of his is working for other child, he wants that other child also to be taken by the other son of his. Father becomes so happy. And that is prachar. What is prachar? You tell about Krishna to someone else so that they get out of this cycle of birth and death. And then Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita, in 18th chapter, end of Bhagavad Gita, whoever gives this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to someone else is very dear to me. 18th chapter, 56 shloka, I suppose. Right? That is prachar. Yata Shakti. Whatever little you can do. Right? So this quality is exhibited by Prahlad Maharaj. We have to be outside our own me and mine, me and my 4 family, 8 family, that's it. We have to come out of it. And you say, how we do it? ISKCON provides that platform. One very important thing I got attracted to ISKCON was for this. It goes beyond our me and mine. I become very big guy, what I'll do? I'll take care of me and mine. Maximum I'll give some money, charity, thoda idhar udhar bas. Uske beyond what I can do. But when you come in bhakti, you can influence, you can motivate, you can help so many other souls and connect them to Krishna, which is the highest good for someone else. Because any money you give, it will go after some time. Any knowledge you give after this body, it will go. But bhakti will remain forever. Right? So intelligent person is that who says, okay, my family I have taken care of, now tell me something what I can do beyond that. I want to use my power, my energy, whatever Krishna has given, whatever limited time I have, to do something beyond my selfish, self-centered thing. I have to do beyond that. And ISKCON gives that platform by prachar. So when we all come together, we motivate each other. What if only 4 people of you all used to come every Saturday? It would have been motivating. No, since everyone is coming, it's getting full. Other people are getting motivated. Oh, let me also come. I'm not feeling well. Okay, no, I will come still. I'm not. I'm getting have backache. No problem. I will go and sit because I'm so many are coming. So each one of you all sitting over here is motivating other people. That is going beyond your selfish. I'll not say selfish, self-centered. Notion beyond that. That is bhakti, right? So that was exhibited by Prahlad Maharaj. So what Narsimha says, Prahlad, what you're talking about yourself, just because you are my devotee, I have liberated, how many? Sud Mother Prabhu, kitna? 21, right? 10 on top, 10 down. ये ध्यान से सुनना. What it is there in Bhagavatam. What Prahlad Narsimha says, Prahlad, because you are my devotee, your 10 generations above and 10 generations below all are liberated. So when one person becomes a devotee in a house, his 10 generations up and 10 generations down becomes liberated. What bigger benediction we can give to our parents? See, our parents have given us everything. You think about it. We cannot give them anything. Keep them in big bungalow. We take them to Dubai. उनको नहीं चाहिए वो सब. They was in life. But the point is, we cannot pay back our parents. कर ही नहीं सकते. You cannot pay back your mother. Impossible. But you can give them bhakti, because that will give them elevation. Because they are nearing to the end of their life now. Some years are there. What after that? उसके बाद क्या? Give them bhakti. You become a good devotee so that your 10 generations, forget your parents, even someone above that 10 generations, they get liberated or they get elevated wherever they are. So every time you chant Hare Krishna in your house, all your purvaj, wherever they are, whichever body they are, they get elevated. They get, better. So that is the power of bhakti. That is the power of chanting Hare Krishna. And who says this? Narsimha himself says this in Bhagavatam. This is not a story heard somewhere in Kalpana. It's there in Bhagavatam, right? So Narsimha is a protector. He protects. So we devotees always pray to Narsimha for protection. Not only our bhakti but also our body. तो body भी चाहिए ना. Body नहीं तो भक्ति कैसे करेंगे? So Narsimha, we pray to him even when we are ill, sick. You can pray to Narsimha. Oh Lord, please help me in this illness. Please get me out so that I can do your bhakti. It's not. Then this is not business. We are not saying you get me out of my illness so that then I can go to the mall or enjoy somewhere. No, so that I can do your bhakti. Please help me. So every day in the morning we sing Narsing Arti. How many of y'all know Narsing Arti? We'll sing Narsing Arti now after this quickly. Okay. So I request y'all, please memorize Narsing Arti. Okay. We will sing it, and from now onwards, after every Saturday program, it take 5 minutes. We will sing Narsing Arti. I will also send it on the group. Played every day, all devotee world, everyone in the ISKCON world, every day. Even when we sit in our car and we start our car, first thing is, before we put the first Namaste Narasingaya, Narsing Arti starts. We sing Narsing Arti every day, start of the day. Of course, Mangal Arti में तो करते हैं घर में, but गाड़ी चालू होती है तो Narsing Arti से चालू होती है. Anyway, we go somewhere, even children when they go to school, when they're walking to the school bus, they sing Narsing Arti and go. Narsing Dev is a protector. Every day we should sing Narsing Arti, right? So even Srila Prabhupada, when temple in San Francisco was getting attacked, some miscreants were throwing bombs and some bullets and all that. Prabhupada sat with everyone and he said, install Narsing Dev. So first time Narsing Dev was installed in San Francisco, where Prabhupada installed Narsing Dev for protection, and then miraculously everything in San Francisco temple was okay. uh, which is this place. Okay, I already put over there, Mayapur. So there is a big story. I will share one full video. You see how Narsinghdev came to Mayapur. So Mayapur is in West Bengal, and West Bengal now only it is all gadbad. And West Bengal is close to which country? You know, right? So there were some demons who came from that country, and they attacked Mayapur temple. And this is in 1970s. And 1970s only foreigners were there. They didn't know much. They all sadhus, and they attacked and they took the deities. One deity they took, and one sannyasi ran behind them and they shot this sannyasi. That sannyasi is still there, and he lost his leg. That time there was no much medical facility. Even today he has one leg. No, no, one leg is not there. That sannyasi is still there. And temple was robbed, people were beaten, and Prabhupada was not there. Prabhupada was in America. And Prabhupada came to know that this is what is happened. I will share you this video. See tomorrow, Sunday, na spend in watching this movie. Okay, I will share. Prabhupada said, install Narsinghdev. Now, Narsinghdev there are different forms of Narsinghdev. Okay, in Goa we have a Narsinghdev temple. Wailing. How many of you have gone to Narsinghdev temple in Wailing? Yeah, next time I ask you this next Sunday, next Saturday, all hands should be up, okay? Go and come. So, Narsinghdev in Wailing, you see Narsinghdev, what's the name of this Narsinghdev in Wailing? Lakshmi Narsinghdev, okay? So, this Narsinghdev is with wife, Lakshmi. So, he is Shant. So, there are different forms of the Lord. So, he is Shant Narsinghdev. He is there, but he is in Shanta mood. There's one more mood of Narsinghdev, it's called Ugra. Ugra means he is very ferocious, he's angry, and he's just bent like this, and he's on the pillar waiting to jump on you or whoever comes in front from the pillar. It's called very Ugra Narsingha. And Prabhupada told the devotees, you install this Narsingdev. And they went everywhere. No one was ready to carve that form of the Lord. They said, "Ye form kahin pe nahi hai. We are not going to." Everywhere where they went to South India, they said, "No one is going to do." And finally, one person in South India carved this form of the Lord. And there's very very nice stories there. I will share that tomorrow. You please hear. You please hear that whole thing and see that whole thing. So this is that Ugram form of the Lord, which is there in Mayapur. Very very few places his Ugra form is there. You see the Lord, his legs are bending. You see his teeth and his eyes are red. It's the same photo what we have put over here. He's very very ferocious. Dar lagta hai. In our house, we should not have this photo. Okay, कल एकदम एक्साइटमेंट में आके ये मत लगा देना. ओके, बिकॉज वी आर नॉट प्योर ना. हम गड़बड़ करते हैं घर में. आ जाएंगे बाहर. हमारे लिए शांत नरसिंह, वो जो वहाँ पे यहाँ पे भी उग्र है, जो मैंने पहले दिखाया था वो शांत, जस्ट विथ प्रहलाद. फॉर अस दैट वी शुड नॉट पुट दिस उग्र. देर आर गड़बड़ होगा, you will have problem, yeah, so don't put this. So this is ugra. So very very few places it is there. And even the brahmacharis who are taking care should be naishtik brahmachari. There are a lot of things about it. Okay, so sometimes we share the photograph of Narsingdev. It is this Narsingdev from Mayapur, ugram. This is the form, it's ugram form. His eyes are red, and there are various pastimes of this Narsingdev. आवाज आता है अभी भी गर्भगृह से मायापुर में. I'll share कल का दिन. You can spend with that. So Lord Narsingha's Mayapur is famous all over the world. His loving reciprocations of devotee. He was installed in 1986 after the temple was attacked by the dacoits. Lord Chaitanya explains that although very ferocious, the lioness is very kind to her cubs, means bacche. Similarly, although he is very ferocious to non-devotees like Hiranyakashipu, Lord Narsingha is very very soft and kind to his devotees like Prahlad. There are various forms of Narsingdev. We'll discuss this some other time. So various forms of the Lord takes care of various part of our life to protect. Right? So that is Narsingdev. Narsingdev Bhagwan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. So quickly 10 learnings, right? Because every katha should have a learning. If you don't have learning, it becomes just a katha. You go. Right? So the first learning from Narsingdev's katha is we have to be very careful of our little power and position. We have sometimes little power and position and we offend someone. कुछ बोल देते हैं किसी को. Jai Vijay. They said that and they became demons. Second, Lord cares for his devotee, and that's why Jai Vijay were brought back only after just 3 lives, not permanently. So Lord cares. Lord always take care of his devotee. So even we fall in problem, Lord is watching. भगवान देखेंगे, हमसे जितना होता है ना उतना ही देंगे. So sometimes you feel, oh, big problem, I can't do. No, if a problem is come in your life, Lord will also give ability to go through it. We should know that. Okay, Lord is watching. Lord keeps his promise. He never breaks his promise to his devotees. He kept the promise of Brahmaji and Prahlad. Prahlad that Name Bhakta Pranashyate. Because Narad Muni had told that Lord will come, you practice bhakti. वो उसके womb में सुनने से उसने bhakti practice किया. So Lord came. We cannot trick the Lord with our इंटेलिजेंस. बहुत छाड़ा हो, बड़जी को 10 रुपये दिखाऊंगा और हुंडी में 1 रुपया डालूंगा और मैं आ जाऊंगा. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता है भाई, उल्टा भगवान सब उड़ा देंगे. सो हिरण्यकश्यप ऑल्सो ट्राइड, यहाँ नहीं मरूंगा, वहाँ नहीं मरूंगा, ये नहीं करूंगा, वो नहीं करूंगा, सब खत्म. कलमा पढ़ो, ये पढ़ो, वो सब, वो ट्रिक्स नहीं चलने वाले. वो उड़ा देंगे बाद में. पावर ऑफ हियरिंग श्रीमद भागवतम, दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एज आई टोल्ड, Bhagavatam is powerful, very most powerful thing, Bhagavatam, along with holy name. So when you chant Hare Krishna in your house, everything get purified. And when you read Bhagavatam, it is supremely auspicious, right? So to read Bhagavatam, you please have Bhagavatam. Please have Bhagavatam. Everyone should have Bhagavatam in their house. Even if you're not reading, it is non-different from Krishna. At least it is there in your house, right? So that is the... And if mothers are having babies in their womb, or even before that, they should read Srimad Bhagavatam, canto number... Yaad rakhna. Okay. Teachings of Prahlad, life is very... Don't waste time. Worship Lord. Very important. Holika Dahan, we put, so Holika Dahan, Krishna, Prahlad was put in fire, but he came out untouched. So similarly, we are also put in fire a lot of time. We should have faith like Prahlad. Lord will take care. Surrender of Prahlad, he is always folding his hands and praying even in calamity. Lord comes at his own will. He will say, I'll chant and Lord will come. No, Lord catches him at the bottom of the hill. Ekdam niche. Last. So Lord will come at his own time. We cannot expect. Abhi immediately aayenge, nahi. It's his will. A devotee is everyone's well-wisher. That is the benedictions of Prahlad. He always asks for his father. He asks for every living being. And that is what we should become. We should increase the horizon, increase the heart, our heart. गाने हैं ना, मेरा दिल बहुत बड़ा है, तो हमें दिल सच में बड़ा करना है. वी हैव टू, इन दिल में सिर्फ मेरी पत्नी, मेरे बच्चे, मेरे आईफोन, नॉट आई, एवरीवन. When we try to accommodate everyone in our heart, then Krishna will become happy, because everyone is Vasudev Kutumbakam, right? So devotee means he is well-wisher of everyone. Very, very important. So somewhere slowly, we have to start changing our selfish, self-motivated behavior by selfless behavior. Chota, do small things. Feel for others. Have a soft heart. Feel for others. And don't worry. People will take advantage of us as it is they are taking. Right? So don't think about that. It is a small price. Feel for others. When we feel for others, then Krishna will feel for us. Right? That's important. So that is Prahlad Maharaj. Narsimha Bhagwan ki jai. Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. So quickly we'll have a Narsingh Arati.